just wanted to see me do a spin. What? Yeah, welcome back to the live stream of the 2020-2025 GINSBERG tournament. For those just joining us, we had Queensland and Victoria. Victoria getting an 8-1 victory over Queensland. Right now, however, we have Team WA and Team New South Wales. Team New South Wales, number 5, Jacob Cunningham. Number 7, Jensen Robinson. Number 8, Benjamin Cancino. Number 9, Hudson Garrard. Number 10, Logan Schumack. Number 12, Liam Fleming. Number 14, Peter Barlow. Number 15, Isaac Liu. Number 17, Sebastian Weedsweller. Number 24, Charlie Harris. Number 38, Dominic Grick. Number 39, Tanit Vajasumalu. Number 55, Edward Rook Paratet. Number 77, Osric Fritchley. Number 88, Charles Graff. Number 90, Quinton Ng. Number 95, Charlie Edison. Number 98, Travis Burns. Number 19, Blaze Drew, who's starting in net. And number 35, Ewan Coots. Heading over to Team WA, we've got number 6, Kai Williams. Number 7, Wesman Bavin. Number 8, Rowan McNamara. Number 9, Corbin Barber. Number 11, Wayne Yao. Number 12, Kaylee Sergo. Number 13, George Peguino. Peguino? Oh, I'll get some clarification on that one. Number 15, Reggie Bowers. Number 17, Elijah Wu. Number 33, Amalia Farrell. Number 55, Harrison Buderick. Number 61, Hyson Huang. Number 66, Timothy Wang. Number 71, Quinn Franklin. Number 77, Ezra Poe. Number 91, Morris Lau, sorry. Number 34, Anderson Magro. And number 88, Benjamin Smith. Barry, I probably should have got you to do that one because you probably know all these kids' names. I do have a bit of a clarification on number 39 on New South Wales. It's Tanit Vajasuimol. Vajasuimol. May just go with Vaja when I'm talking really quickly, or Vajasu, or something like that. But we'll work it out as we're going along. Team WA, from what I can gather, has been so far undefeated in this tournament. They've put on a pretty dominant display. Obviously, Helts being the home team. Their head coach, Paul Graham. Their assistant coach, Darren Crouch. Assistant coach, Finlay Gordon, and team manager, Taryn Barber. On the New South Wales side, head coach, Jaden Ryan. Assistant coach Danny Sue and team manager Stephanie Drew. We've got 40 seconds left. Barry, have you seen much of this so far? Much of this WA team? I know you know a few of them.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game. Lots and lots of structure.
Start again.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game. Lots of structure. New South Wales are they really headman the puck. They really put lots and lots of pressure. Once again, same as every New South Wales team that you come up against. Lots and lots of skating skills, lots of technique, lots of passing, lots of shooting. The West Australian team show up quite well. Got multiple layers of skill and ability throughout the space. Good defensemen, good offense, some really good shooters. This is going to be a game. So if you've got 45 minutes of time, just sit down and watch this game because this is going to be a ripper.
Yeah, I'm always very keen to see sort of how that 13 space sort of shapes up against each other. Obviously, you've got a lot of, as I said earlier in the stream, you've got a lot of different shapes, different sizes, a lot of people, different points of development. So yeah, it's really great to see how they sort of all come together as a team. We're almost about to get underway here. Was that? I think we got clarification. Yeah.
Several clarifications.
Yeah, it's a complicated last name. For those listening at home, my last name's pronounced Vishlaus, so I'm sure you can count on one hand the amount of people that get that right. So I'm right there with him as we're almost underway here.
New South sound like they're ready to go. They've done the chant, they've done the cheer, they're getting out there in front. Now, once again, from a technical perspective, we have Western Australia on the home bench, so they get the opportunity to change last, and it gives the West Australian team the ability to be able to match lines and set structure and sort of watch where their competition is going to be.
If we get some, I'm sure his parents are here probably watching, but the captain for Team WA, number 13, I have a feeling I'm going to be saying his name a lot, George Pequeno. Is that it, Pequeno? All right. If I'm wrong, Mum and Dad, please let me know. But Pequeno takes the face off and wins it. Pequeno on the way through. Glad I got that pronunciation right as he takes the first shot of the game. New South Wales getting over the blue line. Got to be mindful of an offside. Don't cop it. And go straight into the breadbasket of the goalie, number 88, Benjamin Smith. I've been told by numerous people in the bar and surrounds that Benjamin Smith has been outstanding so far in this competition, and definitely, one to watch. Maybe from what I'm being told is correct, maybe we get his signature early, Barry.
Maybe. Yeah, I think
might
so.
be worth something. As Benjamin Smith almost faced another shot, but Persiano takes it. Number 13. WA wins it behind the back of net. As New South Wales wins it out, but can't quite get it. Persiano with it again. As they take it via Wang. Wang takes it over to McNamara. Peguino, sorry. We've lost him. I don't know where he's gone now. I'm sure we'll see him again shortly as New South Wales throws a shot on. Not quite handled by the goalie there. We've got some support coming out as Peguino takes it out again. Can probably skate the length of his ice. Got McNamara in support, doesn't need it. On his way through, backhand.
Oh, nice.
Slots
nice
it.
Goal.
That's a very clean goal.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think so clean and so ice cold. Even the supporters down here at Cockburn Ice Arena didn't even realise.
No, I even think the officials weren't even ready for that goal. It was so tidy.
No, I think it caught the officials by surprise. Definitely caught us by surprise. Well, not really.
One of us.
Yeah, one of us, yeah. I was still battling with the last name over here. So we've got another face-off in the neutral zone between Barlow and... Can't quite see from here. Barlow and, as I'll find out in a second... Bavin. That's young Sam Bavin's son. Well, that's not young Sam Bavin's son. That is
older Sam Bavin's younger son.
Younger son, thank you very much. Who used to play in the Perth Thunder in WA. Played in the Jumbo Joes Perth Summer League with yours truly. Real legend of the game down here.
And fun fact, when I first started coaching Sam, when Sam was actually his son's age.
That's, I don't want to do the back maths on that, Barry.
That tells you.
It tells you, yeah.
Or I call it time travel.
WA looking to make it a 2-0 here, but New South Wales too good on this occasion as they win it through. Bavin tries to control, can't quite get it. New South Wales 77. Ostrich Fritchley tries to get it out.
Work.
Lou dumps it back in. Yao after it. Young Bavin's at it again. Bit of volleyball down here at Cockburn Ice Arena.
Yes.
We can't quite get it through. There's some time to reset. It was young Bavin, I believe. This is Williams on this occasion. Comes through. Very hard to tell when everyone's wearing cages, I'm quickly learning. Williams puts it down. His man says, it wasn't me, mate. As it comes through. New South Wales, we're going to put a shot on. Silky mitts.
Nice goal.
Right, put up 2 goals for him. Great Sally too.
That was a good Sally.
That was a slick shot.
And it's always good to celebrate in front of the West Australian spectators.
Yeah,
yes.
Love that.
Yes.
Yeah, the four New South Wales spectators just don't get the show. If you're going to wear pink gloves, you better be good. And number 55 here is good. So therefore, can wear the pink gloves.
Yes, he got away with that.
And also let me know where you got them, because they're sick. New South Wales trying to sort out their line here as we're away again. There's a one-all game here. As the first goal hero takes it out.
Nice.
Almost cleans up the ref on the way through. Owen looks at me and says, yeah, he would have got me there. As New South Wales gets back in by the way of Edison. Edison trying to get it. There's a bit of a tripping there, but I think it was friendly fire as it comes back out. WA's got to clean things up a little bit here as Wu loses it. Comes back in for another shot. Goalie too good on this occasion. Comes around the back of the boards as it comes back in. Team New South Wales have another shooting opportunity by Edison. Edison all over it at the moment. Number 8 goes down behind the back of the net. That's Benjamin Cancino. Number 55 controls again. Rook Puriat. Edwards family, if you're at home, if you could clarify that one as well. It's a bit of a pronunciation minefield out here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. New South Wales get a change. Barry, pretty early on, but what are you seeing here?
I like the way New South Wales is sort of setting up in their offensive end. They're using the back of the net. There's a little bit of control. They're using the corner, and they're also getting back up to the defence. Again, moving that puck around like that means that they're actually spreading the WA team a little bit thin, so they can't protect the front of the net.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I think Team WA has been taken a little bit by surprise here by the ferocity of Team New South Wales. They take another shot on net, but does get blocked on the way through. Sometimes they're more dangerous than the initial shot. As it comes out to young Barber here. Barber can't control, gets stripped of the puck. Bit of a slash on the way through. Wu takes out his man as Barber gets taken out as well. No penalties on the calls, even as WA look to break it out again. WA goes to Barber. Bit of 10-pin bowling going on down here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of friendly fire. Probably just early game's nerves as Graf controls it around the back of the net. By the way of number 38, Dominic Grick. Tries to get it out. Harassed. Wu looking for it. Doesn't quite find it. Is floating. Bit of a dangerous puck up the guts. Doesn't matter. New South Wales almost come out with it. Body taken out. Wu in pursuit. He's outmanned. He's outgunned here. Can't quite get through. WA get it across the blue line yet again. Wu with the puck. Wu seems to be all over the place at the moment. And all over the place, I mean, with the puck. And not bad. Actually quite
a nice
good.
little skate, yeah.
A bit of a shame that one went offside. It wasn't by much.
We're always having those conversations about sort of cutting along the blue line or toe drags and things like that. You want to actually get inside the zone first.
Yeah.
So enter the zone and then start using your deceptive skills.
It's a sign of a good defense when they're when you're coming down as an attacker and you think you need to do that on the blue line, it means it's a good defense controlling the blue line.
Correct.
As Penguino stick handles in a phone booth and almost puts it in.
Yes.
As someone goes for the takedown on McNamara. McNamara not too happy about it. Won't find a dancing partner. And it looks like he has no interest in doing so either. It's a bit of a... I guess you don't really at this age, right?
Life choices.
Yeah. Yeah, Penguino takes the draw, wins it to Wang. Oh, Wang doesn't quite get it, unfortunately, as it comes out. We've got a bit of a breakaway going on here. Goes wide. Jensen Robinson can't quite get it in as it comes all the way back behind the back of the net to young Harrison Budadrick. Dishes it up the centre, but forwards not quite ready for it as it goes all the way back in. New South Wales gets it in their zone, but not for very long. McNamara eats another one on the way through. Penguino with the puck again. Says, let me show you my stick handling skills, but can't quite get it out. Wang with the puck. Back to Pegmano. This could be dangerous. We know he can skate. We know he can stick handle. Almost gets around, but great stuff from the defender, young Ezra Poe there. But WA reset in the middle via Wang. Wang seems to have the puck attached to his string as he almost gets it in. Now he gets it in. Needs to take it wide and find some options. McNamara looks stuffed. Can't quite get it, but he does. Pulls it across. Just mishandles it. Lou in defence here. Brings it all the way through. Also got some hops about him. Doesn't have much support, but holds it there. Bavin puts it offside and then onside. We're all good to go. Bavin gives him a little shove. Says thanks for coming. Tries to go back to Bavin. Corralled there. I think tripped by his own player. We won't see a penalty. Yao after the puck. Doesn't quite find it. Almost trickles over the blue, but not quite. Williams controls. Doesn't quite. Comes out again by a backhand. The young WA team need to get out of their zone here and create an attacking option. As New South Wales struggle to get it back in.
Yeah, I would agree, James. So the problem we're seeing from a lot of the teams nowadays is they're trying these 30-metre really efficient to get the puck out type passes, and there's no safety there.
No.
They're getting intercepted because of the timelines.
Yeah.
But nice short passes, making sure you're only sort of 4 or 5 metres apart, scale the game down, make sure you got more control, right?
That's the thing. Speaking of people that don't need to scale the game down, Burns here, a big presence down back for Team New South Wales.
Yes.
Good luck stick handling around him as Team WA try to get a bit of form going. It almost goes straight past young Benjamin Smith. I don't think he saw the whole lot of the puck. Team WA need to go back to the drawing board here as Lau take it around the back. Lau still with the puck, looking around for some options. Doesn't quite have it. Thought he had it. Lau with it again. Maybe a bit of a desperation puck there, but comes through the middle.
We have a penalty.
Yeah, I know where young Bavin got that one from.
Yeah, it's impressive. I'm looking at Mr. Burns on the New South Wales team, and his head is higher than the glass.
Yeah, that's yeah. Whatever they're feeding this kid, give me some of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I identify as 6 foot, but I'm nowhere near there.
No, that's that kid has hit his growth spurt early. And you know what? Like I know a lot of kids that did and weren't in hand-eye sports, and a lot of kids that did and were in hand-eye sports, and they turned into some really good ice hockey players. Jamie Campbell's probably one that springs to mind. He's always been a pretty tall, pretty big kid.
Jamie Woodman
as well. Alistair Pumler.
Yeah.
Obviously only know Perth players. Brent Burns, so maybe some relation, probably not. But yeah, good to see.
Charlie Smart, he's 6'3".
He's big.
And he's a goalie.
So yeah, when you develop those hand-eye skills this early on, yeah, it's going to be a pretty scary player in a few years, if not already, for the WA team. As they decide to get pretty physical through here. Young number 9, Barber, tries to go through rather than around. Barber with it again. Has a bit of time and space. Great little drag there. Has some options. Fires it a bit wide, but WA coming in support by the way of Poe. Poe can't quite get there. But WA sort of all over it right now. Barber the bruiser coming through. Can't quite get it again. As number 90, Quinton Ng, takes a shot on net. Smith handles it, but can't quite hold it. The WA reset through the middle of the ice. Gets 1, gets 2, can't get 3 as he's put down.
And a penalty's called.
To be honest, I don't know if I would call that a penalty. It kind of looked like he was on his way down anyway, and kind of got it, assisted on his trip. But yeah, that's not how the refs saw it, and I'm not wearing a red armband.
The technical side of it is that he interfered with his pathways.
Yeah,
so
okay.
he wasn't able to actually skate where he wanted it to, and he used force in that. So that's what the penalty is called for.
What about fair bump play on? Have we ever? No, that's not okay.
Look, if it stuck body to body and actually just guided him, he would have been fine. But the physical push from behind, that generally is going to be a penalty.
Gotcha. Huang looking for the puck, finds it. Smith gets a touch on it as it comes around back in the net. It's 5-on-3. WA are going to want to score one here. Probably a bit of a panic pass through the middle. Could have taken a few extra seconds as New South Wales almost get a player back. There's 20 seconds left of this 5-on-3. Team WA really need to capitalise as they try to Penguino, sorry. It's going to be a tough one all night.
And the first penalty is going out at 5:01, just for those people playing at home.
As New South Wales, they survive the 5-on-3, turns it into a 5-on-4. The New South Wales team gets some support back. WA really need to capitalise on this one. I don't even think they really had a decent shot on goal there, Barry.
No, that's right. That's correct. 3:41 is the next penalty out. Sadly, we're having a few technical errors with our scoreboard.
Yeah.
So we're just we're going analog instead of digital this time.
I think we just found young, I think it was Buderick or Wang, discovered just how big 98 Burns is here and ran straight into the brick wall. Looked up at him and thought, yeah, I'm not going to try that again.
Yeah, it's probably not the first time Timmy's run into something.
No. But, as we still on a man advantage for Team WA. They are not out shooting New South Wales at the moment. It's 4-7, so New South Wales are out shooting them by 3. The score is still 1-1, and we've got 4:20-ish left of this first period. Definitely not the final period. As Team WA win it through. If he puts some jets on here, he could win it, and I think he might. Young Bavin doesn't quite get enough steam to roll on through, as it's one back to the Team WA defence. Comes back through for Bavin. Bavin with a little cheeky toe drag. Comes on through. Yao with the puck. Heads on out. Can't quite get there. Greasy as comes on the way through. Scored a goal earlier. Can't score a goal now, though, as Team New South Wales survives this advantage. But I think we're going to head back to the box. I think a good hit, but just a few years early.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to try and knock that back into last week, because that was when the games were played.
New South Wales, 2 minutes for tripping.
It's been called tripping there on young Robinson, number 7 for Team New South Wales. New South Wales trying to get organised. No one wants to take the face-off against Barber. Ultimately, though, New South Wales do win it. Poe with the puck, throws it, just drops in front of the keeper there. That's Bavin after the puck again, can't quite get it. Bowers puts it back in. 90 for New South Wales. Puts it on net, puts it through the net.
Short-handed goal.
Short-handed goal.
It was nice to see New South Wales still have that comeback. The reality is that they've had 6 minutes in penalties. That's what they're sitting through. That's a struggle to try and play 5-on-5 game when you've got a man down, right?
Yeah. That's huge for number 90. That's Ning. Where is he? Oh, yeah, there's Quinton Ing. It's got him listed as a defender, but with mitts like that, I think he can play anywhere. That's his second one for the evening. Team WA, a bit shell-shocked over here, not sure what's going on. As Barber wins it forward, Wu goes after it.
I don't think there's enough blankets on the wall, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we need some more blankets on the wall to warm the kids up. As Team New South Wales have it again. Lots of options, lots of time and space. Can't quite get there. Farrell, number 33, taken down. No penalty on the play there, nor should I think there would be. That's Barber on the way through again. Has some options, throws it high, almost goes above the goal. He doesn't quite get there. That's probably a penalty. It definitely is. Jeez, I don't know how Paul Graham's coached these kids. I've never seen Paul Graham throw this many hits. So Barry's telling me it's actually one of the kids he coaches. I haven't seen Barry throw that many hits either, but you know.
Number 9, WA. 2 minutes for interference.
Corbin does actually like the body.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Spooky. I wouldn't have picked it.
No. Gentle. Well, not even a gentle giant.
No, just
gentle.
Just WA are going to need to find a bit of a spark here. 2 minutes 40 left of this opening period. They're not going to want to go down by a goal when they get off the ice. as McNamara takes it through. Number 8 tries to get a shot on, but Harris, number 24 from New South Wales, just too good on the body there. Penguino after it. Can't quite get it. Penguino with it again. Could dangle his way through a phone booth, but he can't dangle his way through that. Some may say tripping, not the refs, as it comes out the other way.
It's great defensive work.
Great defensive work, yeah. As New South Wales have it in their own zone, in their attacking zone. They dump it in. Smart little play. Just get that puck forward. WA does reset on this occasion, though. 1:39 is when the New South Wales player is out. It's got about 20 seconds left of this this advantage for WA. Comes out all the way. Not icing, not far enough. As New South Wales gains a man back. And not a moment too soon. As we've got 77 Fritchley streaming on and down the ice. Can't quite handle it. Maybe throws it back. Who's to say? WA need to turn and burn here, but they can't quite. It wasn't quite ready for it. Tries to use the body, but Lou has the bigger body and says thank you. As he goes in the zone, bodies his way through. Can't quite get it. Backhands, but he has some options here. WA need to make something of this. I believe this might be Barber again. Can't quite get it going. That's not Barber. It's McNamara. What number's Barber? Must be 6 or something.
9.
9, yeah.
White helmet.
Barlow, 14 with the puck, has Burns. I want to see Burns unload one, but he doesn't quite get it back. Now he does, and unloads one. Great shot there from Barlow from the point, through a couple of screens, but yeah, better still by Benjamin Smith, who sees that some of the way and grabs it. Barry, 48 seconds left. What are you saying if you're Team WA's coach right now?
I would be probably talking about not hanging on to the puck for so long. But the reality is they're carrying the puck from one end of the ice to the other, and then they're failing in front of net. A simple pass in front of net, using things, simple stuff like Royal Road, getting the goalie moving from left to right, changing the depth of the goalie. These are the things that, as you move through the hockey ranks and you get better and better at the game, these are those types of things that you think about.
Yeah, I think that, the Team WA is probably just a little bit maybe used to being able to dangle their way through everybody. So. And now they meet a player like, Burns, as he dances his way through.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to stand in the way of that. WA wanting to reset, but body's too big. New South coming in. Garrick, that's going to be a tripping. So WA are going to start the next period with a 2-man disadvantage. Sorry, not a 2-man disadvantage, a 2-minute 1-man advantage. Sorry, it's late, ladies and gentlemen. Barry, I've asked you about WA's bench. What are you saying if you're New South Wales bench? Or more specifically, how stoked Quinton Ning's parents probably right now?
Yes. Look, from a coach perspective, he's getting them in. He's trying to bring them back down. He wants to make sure that they understand what the task is. He wants to make sure they understand what success looks like in this game. And success for them means moving the puck around correctly, making sure that they're getting a lot of puck touches, getting in front of nets, screening goalies. That's what success looks like for New South Wales. The success for WA is going to have to start looking at what the defense looked like in front of net. Making sure that forwards are actually moving out of the zone together and utilising each other from a passing perspective. There's no point standing back and watching the other person skate in and then basically get taken out by the defense.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think when you've got, you got silky mitts like Penguino there, it's easy for the kid, especially at his age, to think, okay, I'm probably one of the better stick handlers out here. I can go the whole way myself. But yeah, I think in that case, he needs to know that he's going to start drawing players, and then he needs to start using his line mates. And the same token, his line mates need to know that, okay, he's not going to, they need to trust the fact he's not going to try and stick handle his way through everyone, and that they will use him as an option.
Yeah, I think they have the ability and the skill. I think it's mindset right now, and that's going to come from what the coaching staff are talking about and getting them back on task.
Yep, I agree. If you can't tell from the screaming, we are in WA as Team WA take to the ice again. 5-on-4 to start this period after a late tripping call on Team WA. So Penguino is going to be taking on number 95 from New South Wales. That's Charlie Edison. And this opening face-off, no one really wins that one. Sorry, take that back. Edison wins that one. As Quinton Ning comes back through, number 90. 2 goals to his name already, and they're trying to shut him down. They can't quite. Looks like McNamara hot in the chase. Couldn't quite get there on time. Just a few big bodies from New South Wales in the way.
Now, WA are going to be playing 4-on-5 up until 13 minutes.
Yep. As it goes all the way back down to the quote-unquote defender. Not that he's not doing a good job at defending, he's just doing an excellent job at scoring goals as well. As Team WA put one on net. Goalie not too phased, so he'd take this in the corner and eat it. As Team WA tries to reverse it in. Goalie again, too good on that occasion.
I'm watching New South Wales, and they're collapsing in towards the net a little bit too tight for my liking.
Yeah.
WA has the ability to be able to throw this puck because no icing call when you got a penalty. So I would probably be utilising some of those skills and throwing it and then chasing it. They're struggling to get past the defence on the blue line, but what a great opportunity to get the puck past them and then chasing it in, right?
Team WA got pretty lucky on that one, I think. Geez, I haven't practiced this name again, young. Tanner Vajasiwimol, hot in pursuit. Number 5, Jacob Cunningham with the puck. Can't quite corral it. Goes to 13. George Penguino. He can't quite get it out, but he's also trying to get through 4 people. He almost does, but then runs into his own teammate. As they try to reset. By the way, McNamara in the forecheck doesn't quite get there. Can't see who that is. Number 7, Jensen Robinson. No, number 77, Fritchley puts a solid shot along the ground there, but just, not much in the way of support from his other players.
Yeah, I'd still like to see a little bit more structure in that 4-man box. I do feel that the forwards are probably pushing out too much. They're probably thinking they've got the upper hand, but then you had we had like a 4-on-2 crashing the front of net with 2 guys in the back watching the game.
We're going to have a reset of the puck there. I think someone went too early or something happened. So we're going to reset the puck for another face-off in the WA defensive zone.
Now, once again, if you're playing at home, 13-0-0 is when the penalty is up. That puts WA back on to 5 players.
Yeah, I think WA are going to be pretty happy they survived this. I don't want to commentator's curse it, but, I'm feeling pretty confident.
Got 9 seconds left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good thing I won't receive any immediate feedback from some WA parents if I get this one wrong. It goes to 55 for New South Wales. And we're back to an even strength as Barber, number 9, rejoins. Makes an immediate impact on the play. Gets it out of the zone, but can't quite handle it the whole way. Puts it down deep. Wang after it. Bit of a communication issue, but it goes to Wang. Wang needs to stick handle, Deacon drag, but can't get it the whole way through. Maybe a quick shot would have been better. As that Fleming for New South weaves his way through. Smart little play there, but just doesn't hit as well as they thought it should have. Young Lou with a very good shot.
And a toe drag as well. Nice.
Toe drag shot. No relation to Skylar Lou, but no. Looking at that shot, they could be. That was a toe drag release. That was pretty handy little shot.
I think if it was a Skylar Lou, he would have done a 360 turn before he shot. Yeah. Skylar would have been trying to Michigan it from out there, but I'm sure Skylar's not listening. So we're okay.
So we're okay for now. As Poe tries to battle against the boards, can't quite handle it. Dealing with the speed. Never mind what I just said. He managed to get it off. Wu almost gets it. Barber with a shot on. Doesn't quite get all the way as Team New South Wales is out. They're going to need a pinch there. It was a good option by Farrell, but just couldn't get the puck. That's offside.
Slowed him down enough.
Slowed him down enough. Made him make a move. Made him sort of reset a little bit and allowed that play to be broken up in the neutral zone. Team WA in the neutral zone, trying to face off and win it. Can't quite. WA too clever on that occasion. Farrell with another great impact on the puck there, number 33. As I think that's Barber behind the net, is it? Or is it? I think so. Barber behind the net. Wu obviously with no sense of how small they are compared to some of these New South Wales players, just barrels through them. Love to see it.
Look, I've got to say, being the Boxall coach for WA, from the assistant coach for WA this year, I love the amount of female representation we're seeing through all the different age groups.
And young Farrell here, number 33.
Correct, yes.
I believe her brother played in DeFreeze.
Yes, number 91.
Number 91. Spent a bit of time with him in the penalty box, so she hasn't quite got that gene, but almost gets redirected by a New South player there, but not quite, as it goes in on net, handled by the keeper. Team New South Wales getting a bit of a reset here. Team WA really not making any meaningful impact in terms of, running forward. They are still being outshot by the away team, Team New South Wales. I think some problem solving is going to need to be happened, if not on the ice right now, but maybe in the locker room for Team WA to sort of come back. So, I mean, really, you take that first goal away, which was, basically a one-man show. You haven't really seen a team that knows how to play together just yet. It's Wang first to the puck. Could go to McNamara, doesn't. Persiano again, Penguino. Jeez, I'll get it right one day as it comes across. New South Wales, just so good on the puck, Barry. I've never seen some kids that can stick handle like that. Not quite sure what happened there. As Team WA have some time and space. Probably just need to put the Jets on. Tripped up on the play, but we're not getting a call as Team New South come back. Does the little penguin dive. Can't quite get the whole way there. I think there's probably another tripping, but they've let it go. Wang with the puck across. Dangerous pass to Penguino. Penguino on his way through. Has a few more to beat. Might get there, or almost with the backhand toe drag, but can't quite finish it. Penguino just needs to get a shot on here and utilise his other players. He's got it again. Maybe he doesn't. Puts a shot on. Does in the end. They needed a reset there, but couldn't quite. Penguino with it in the corner yet again. Sends it up high to the D. Someone's got to get in front of that net because there's no one there at the moment. Huang on net. Bounces a bit. Goalie can't quite corral it, as it comes right the way again to Penguino. Penguino tries to stick handle. He's going to run into some more traffic. Almost gets through with the shoulder charge. Can't quite. Huang breaks up the play. Very clever play by him. Took the body first and not the puck. Huang with it again. Penguino says, I've had enough of that. Young Bavin gives him the don't argue. There's a hook on the play. It isn't Bavin's hook.
No.
It's someone's hook. Team New South Wales all
61
smiles.
WA, 2 minutes for hooking.
61 WA, 2 minutes for hooking. 61, that would make it Hyson Huang. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting pronunciation updates. I think Penguino, however I pronounce it, I think he knows that he gets a lot of the puck. So I don't know. If he's going to be disappointed with something, it's probably not going to be my pronunciation. But we'll do our best anyways. It comes all the way back for Burns. Burns can't quite handle it. That would have been a devastating one-timer, I think, if he got over it. As Team New South Wales resetting. Bavin gets pushed over. If I know Bavin like I do, he's probably going to be coming with some retribution later. As Williams to the puck. New South Wales flies through. As Bavin coming back to it. As I think he looked to line him up maybe. As Bavin tried to enter the zone on this penalty kill. Team WA clear it from Williams back to Burns. Burns dekes and dangles his way around. Good luck getting that off him. Almost gets it in. with a massive save from Benjamin Smith. I guess the myths are true and the tales are true. That was an incredible save there from Smith. Felt like Burns could have just pull-shotted it in there. Smith doesn't have his stick. Reclaims it. Bavin coming in head first as WA look to clear it, but Burns too big on the blue line. Great shot along the baseline there as Team WA try to get past Burns. Does get it past Burns. Team WA throw it down deep. Probably going to start looking for a change here. They do. Team New South Wales being hounded by Bavin. He's got to deal with Barber on the way through. Not quite sure about that call, ladies and gentlemen. I think that was an offside, or an interference, maybe. WA not too happy with that one. But doesn't matter to old Pink Gloves as he slides one through.
As we can see, WA are still struggling to try and use their whole team as a passing. They're still one-manning the puck. They're still trying to skate it all the way through. Clearly, we're seeing 13 from WA, having to toe drag around 5 people before he wants to score, and 2 of those were his own players.
Correct. Yeah.
So they really do need to start gelling as a little bit of a team and getting that line in organised.
Yeah, and I think the problem here, especially playing in WA from what I've seen of U13s or U14s or whatever it is that on each team you've got a couple of kids that can just decimate the other team. The problem comes though when you get 3 of those type of players on one line and they're all used to carrying the puck the whole way themselves. They don't learn how to move it around. But that's a job for the coaches to work out. Maybe not in the next 30 seconds, but definitely in the break. They need to work out how they're going to get these kids to maybe start trusting each other.
So there was 2 passes that could have happened there. Yeah. Short, quick passes, get the puck off the stick, put the puck in front of net, and then have a shot on.
Yeah, and I think that would open the game up quite a lot for Team WA. So let's see if they can sort of do it in the next 6 minutes, if not the next 15 after that or 18 after that, however it is. As Team New South Wales still with it behind their own net. Bit of a rugby scrum forming down here as Barber tries to put it on net, but again, the goalie, Blaze Drew, just too good. Drew the shot out and just handled it. Yeah.
It was a good opportunity for Corbin to get the puck from the corner out into front of net. Yep. I'd probably look at getting that pass a little bit higher. Some of Coach Paul Graham has been working with the team trying to get them to use a little bit more of a bumper in front of net.
Yep.
So just a little bit high, above the crease. So
yeah,
nice
and
to
I
get
think
it's a nice save.
This young goalie, obviously for the New South Wales audience, have no idea who I'm talking, or might. Thunder back up Dylan Dewar. Has a bit of Dylan Dewar just sort of standing there, one arm on the post, cool, calm, collected.
Yeah, waiting for the meal to turn up.
Just like the cut of this kid's jib. As Team WA looking to get one of these goals back. Not this occasion, as Grick on the way through doesn't quite get it. It gets the flex of the stick, but doesn't quite
that was a really good back check from WA. I was really quite happy with that. And it looks like New South Wales is coming into the box. Guessing it might have been from that slash.
Overhandles on the way through, or underhandles it, depending on who you are. Yeah, the big slash on the way through there, and I think we're getting a penalty.
There we go, nice slash.
I don't want to talk over the umpire, so let's see what he says, or referee, I should say. Is he a ref or an ump? I can't remember.
He's a referee?
He's a ref.
Yeah.
38 New South Wales, 2 minutes for slashing.
Young Grit comes in the penalty box, shaking his head, thinks it's outrageous. Outrageous call. Not putting words in his mouth, but I can see from the cheeky grin, maybe he knew what he did, maybe he didn't. But if we've learned anything from the Tange game earlier, Barry, I think all these kids spend a bit of time at the National Institute of Dramatic Arts.
I think so.
And know how to sell a call as it comes back around. Wang looking to dig it out, can't quite. WA really going to have to capitalise on this one because this is an opportunity they can't give up. But Burns coming down, he's got the reach and he's got the hops. and he's got the hand-eye, puts it in, almost gets it through.
Yeah. There's quite a technical term for the slashing call. Just to give you sort of an understanding, the stick is broken up into basically 3 sections. The slash is anything that's coming up that can injure the hands. So that's generally, if they've taken a slash at the high end of the stick, that's going to be a slashing call. If they swing at the bottom of the stick near the blade, that's okay. It's more just about hand protection and things like that.
Or if it's just got a bad vibe.
A bad vibe, yes.
Yeah. McNamara says, I got that goal. The ref says, better luck next time, kid. As we're going to have another face-off down in the defensive zone for Team New South Wales. 4 minutes 42 left of this second period. Young Grick, number 38, is out at 3:38. It's a spooky numbers thing.
38, 3:38.
It's spooky, that one. It's a, numerology or something.
Yes, I feel I need to go find some wood.
Yeah, well, Barry and I have to get some sage for the next period as Bavin's taken out. Takes no exception to it. Wants to get into some, argy-bargy with him, but can't quite. As it's one all the way back. Team WA need to move this puck
that could have
around.
been dangerous.
Almost too many kids.
Too many kids on the ice. That's the call
Too
now.
many boys, boy and girls, sorry.
Yep. Everyone is represented here.
Everyone's represented as Skylar Lou Jr. Takes it out. Owen Corral has a bit of a laugh on the way past the bench, which I think the mic caught. Young Bavin, Shooter McBavin doesn't quite get it off as they come through. As he comes through, I think that one caught Cass by surprise as she loses it in the box. 38's out at 38. Spooky numerology. 38. Not yet. Now you're out. There you go.
So there was 38-38 and then 3:38, and then the clock stopped before we got to 3:38.
There's something in that. That is good energies maybe from Team New South Wales. Get your tarot cards out as Young Huang takes it back in his defensive zone, but Team New South Wales, young Shooter McBavin trips someone, then charges someone.
I think, I
think someone's been watching his dad's Thunder highlights.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And I think you'll find that maybe a little, I could be wrong, but Sam was part of Thunder
2 minutes for tripping.
So one of the first years of Thunder, Sam was part of that structure.
Thunder Gen 1.
Thunder Gen 1. I should have gone with that in the first place.
With Richie Lamb, whose son Sam is actually
he's up on the camera.
On the camera, who looks like he's fallen asleep. He's paying attention. He's just not listening to us.
Yes.
That's probably why he's falling asleep.
Yes.
As that goes a little higher, a little less hockey, a little more baseball. As Team WA look to get it out. Can't quite see who this is. Charging down the side, but does get lined up on the way down. I think that might be the Lou potentially.
Yeah.
Yao. Sorry. It was 3 letters. As Team New South Wales takes a howitzer of a shot. Absolute laser beam. Tries his luck again. Handled by Ben Smith.
Great kickers.
That was a great little control kick on the way out there. Team New South Wales fire it wide by Robinson. It comes out almost. Poe almost gets it. New South Wales with another shot on. Team WA need to clean this up as they sort of haphazardly throw it away. And here comes WA with a bit of speed. Caught the defender napping, but not both of them. Can't quite get it. Robinson takes exception. Team WA need to clear the zone.
New South Wales trying to take advantage of the 5-on-4 penalty over at 1:09. So, there is a timeline, and they've basically got to get in there and have as many shots as they can, just so they can take advantage of that.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, it seems that this New South Wales team seems to be quite sort of content with taking their time a bit, not forcing plays. Whereas Team WA, I think you'd be looking at that clock thinking, we got to get the motor running here. As Team New South Wales take it in the zone again. Another goal here would be panic stations for Team WA. Team WA throw it the length of the ice. No icing because they're on the man disadvantage. Burns here. They need to shut Burns down quick. A bit of pressure there. As Weeds Weeder comes through. Chase down by number 10. WA try to clear it, can't quite. Burns can shoot. Just misses wide with a great little shot there. Poe in pursuit, can get it, can't quite get it. Burns again, someone's got to get to him.
Nice screen by the defenseman.
Yeah, great by the defender. Good work by Team WA. When you see a big fella like Burns lining up a shot, the tendency is to back up. But most of the time, you're actually safer the closer you get.
Yeah.
A bit of reverse logic, but yeah, it's good. It's good to see these kids have learnt that early. It only takes one puck to the shoelaces to learn that one, and then yeah, they sort of shut down Burns at the blue line there, which is good to see. WA get it out. Barber looking for it. Pequeno hovering, was looking for an easy pass there, won't get it. Probably too many men along the boards to make a meaningful play out. Burns takes one, looks for another, has heaps of time, almost puts it in himself, doesn't quite get there. Barber in a bit of a board battle. Good little bit of grit from young Barber there. Pequeno on his way out, has options, could probably use them, may not use them. Decides to go himself, may not need them as he gets tripped up. Not tripped up on the play.
No. No, clearly fell over on his own with someone pushing him from behind.
Yeah, that's that's a Jedi mind trick.
Yes.
As Team WA still have it. Pequeno puts it up. Almost
That
gets
was
it
very
there.
close, very close.
Very, very close. As Team WA decide to fire it back up and reload quickly, but I think that's going to go for icing. No, it won't, as the player beats the play.
Correct.
Doesn't quite get there. Has some options, needs to move it across, can't quite find it. And McNamara in pursuit. This is a dangerous one, a pinching WA.
And that's the time.
That's the time. McNamara not happy with what he sees out here. He's having a strop, as the technical term goes. As Team WA, a bit of soul searching in the locker room here, I think.
I think so. That you can see where the coaches are going with this. The New South Wales coach is going to say we need to slow this game down now. We need to control a little bit more. We need to put more pressure on the opponent's net. WA probably need to start talking about what success a team looks like.
Yeah.
Actually using more than one player to score a goal.
Yeah.
Clearly, they've probably had 15 or 18 chances to have that goal, but because they're carrying it in themselves, they're being overpowered.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a game of many, not a game of one, right?
And looking at that New South Wales goalie, he's pretty handy, right? So in front of goalies like that, you need to get creative. The stock standard shot, or you're a good shooter or whatever. If he's a good goalie, he can negate that. A good goalie can't necessarily negate 2-3 people. So Team WA need to work out how to do that. And at the same time, New South Wales just needs to keep shutting down those same couple of players if we're going to play that way.
Yeah, correct.
I think we're going to have, we're going to have about a 15-minute break. And we'll join you back for this third and potentially final period shortly.
No, it will be, we could go, see where you go. I like that.
Yeah, potential. Well, we've been told to wrap it up. Okay, bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the third and potentially final period of this GINSBERG WA versus New South Wales team. It's been all New South Wales so far in this contest. But WA hopefully had a bit of a chat in the change room about how they're going to make their mark in this period, with McNamara taking it in early with a hard shot on net. Goes a little wide for the keeper. As team New South Wales break it out. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. As the team New South Wales have a shot on net, Benjamin Smith doesn't quite handle as it goes around. Team New South Wales, great form early on, but young Benny Smith just too good yet again. As Team New South Wales reset. Team WA on the back foot here. Team WA survive that somehow. Post and out, inside post and out. WA going to need to put the jets on. No point stick handling it through someone bigger than you. You just need to take that lane and go. With New South Wales, no strangers to the give and go. New South Wales ends up on the floor. New South Wales still with the puck.
Oh!
Young Benny Smith redirects it with the end of his stick. As New South Wales are going to reload yet again. Ben Smith getting as much ice time as he can out there. They're almost Michigan on the way through, but I hate to see it as a coach in U13s. As New South Wales trying to go again. This is WA's top line. Really need to make something happen here because they're not quite yet taking it to the boards. They're trying to slow this New South Wales outfit down as it goes all the way back.
For an icing call.
For a reverse icing,
yeah.
I like to call it, when you just throw it away the wrong way. Not that I've ever done that. As Team New South Wales trying to get it out. Team WA keep it in. Wang with an opportunity here, but doesn't really have any space. Chooses to try to go backhand, but can't quite get anything happening.
I think I would have liked to seen WA actually break out of that end instead of allowing New South Wales to break out of their own end.
Yeah, let New South Wales do it. I mean, they have been doing a better job than them most of this evening, to be fair. With young 55 here with the pink gloves coming in hot. He's good luck getting that off. He's got a bit of Armin Haslam about him, if I say so myself. Very hard to get off the puck as he puts it wide. Can't quite get there. As young Bavin comes over the line, he's going to need to bruise his way in. Probably going to ask for the call, but nothing really in it. As New South Wales almost break out, Barber just puts it back in. WA going to have to reset by the way of Bavin. Bavin looking to get it, almost does off the long stick of Burns. Burns right the way through the middle of the ice. Bit of a hook there.
Yeah.
All the way through, a hook or a slasher or something.
All of the above.
Old mate with his sister's gloves puts it down. As we head on through, ducks, weaves and dodges, but doesn't quite get it through. It's WA going to the boards. Williams to Hong with the puck. It's got the option of Barber if you can move. Needs to get it out around the boards. Could lose it through here. Doesn't quite, does. New South Wales very strong on the puck. Can't quite get a lot of movement going. New South Wales again, almost backdoor. Doesn't quite. Benny Smith deals with it.
Yes, he does. Once again, we're seeing New South Wales really collapsing in really tight onto WA in front of their end. They're getting the puck off to the defence. Defence are getting in the front of net, and they're having shots on. New South Wales is really problem solving there, and WA is just going to have to try and work out how they can stop the overload and actually start looking at breaking out. I think the last time they broke out of here, it took like 11 passes to get out of the end zone. And we're still inside now, so we're at pass 4, pass 5, pass 6. So 7. That's 8.
Yeah, you're not seeing that kind of passing velocity.
No, you're seeing the difference, right?
Yeah.
WA don't have control of the puck, and they're trying to get the puck out. It's just not working for them.
Yeah, they just kind of got to put on their, Mr. Squiggle nose and get pretty creative and try and work out what's going wrong. And it's a bit of a throwback for you.
Mr. Squiggle. I like
Mr.
it.
Squiggle, remember
I like
him?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is he the one that's writing on the whiteboard?
Yeah, with his nose.
Yeah.
But
Pass to him, shoot and score.
what I'm getting at is he's very creative.
Creative.
These teams need to get creative too.
They do.
And my creativity is running pretty low after 15 odd games. So I'm really, really struggling down here. But speaking of really struggling, Team WA back in their own defensive zone, trying to get it out. They do. Skylar Lou.
Yes!
Does the Skylar Lou.
He does.
And does the Skylar Lou Sally.
Yes.
Yeah, no mistaking. Slots it through.
Not sure we're supposed to be excited about that, but it was nice to see representation. It's good to see WA actually get the puck for a little bit and then do something with it.
That was good. I don't think at the end of this game, Barry, anyone's going to accuse us of being WA biased because it has been all to New South Wales. Although, with that being said, if young Bavin asks, tell him that I was Team Bavin the whole way. So I don't want him coming after me. As it gets one back to Graff. Graff, number 88 across. New South Wales with it again. WA got lucky on the last one. They're going to have to create their own luck from here on out. As WA have it behind the back of the net. Bit of a slippery banana on the way through. Young Lou, or I think that's Lou, points at the puck and says that's yours, but it was his. Lou with it again. Almost gets it out. Young Poe, obviously from the Paul Graham School of breaking it out. Halfway down the ice, ready to shoot it. As you can't resist, right? But speaking of Paul Graham, doing a bit of a Paul Graham on the way here through, fires it on net, almost gets it. Bit of a mongrel of a puck for the goalie to deal with. New South Wales can't quite keep it. Farrell by her skates, can't quite get it, but she has backup by the way of Wu. Young Wu brings it through. Deeks once, dangles once, kind of gets the pass off, we'll call it that. As a bit of a muck-up. Turns out well for Team WA. Team WA almost in front there.
That was very tidy.
That was a good setup. Poe with it again.
Yep.
Lou looking for the puck, finds the puck, puts it around the back of the net. There's a bit of problem solving going on here, Barry Jones.
I think so too. Nice little bit of triangle work going in front of net.
That's it, but New South Wales too good. Brings it out.
Get across back to defence.
And defence going the whole way. Buderick on the way through, has Farrell with him. Not Farrell, sorry. I believe that might be Barber. Puts the puck on.
Barber.
Wang almost gets it. Pequeno, get it right at some point.
Pequeno.
Poe puts it back down. They chase after. It's going to be no ice in the play. Burns gets to it first. Straight to McNamara. McNamara is going to have to deal with it quickly. He doesn't. Goes all the way back to Buderick. Buderick puts it across. Farrell with the puck, puts it wide, almost gets the breakout pass, but a bit of an opportunity here by the way of Wang. Wang needs to put it on. Wang does put it on. Good little rebound, almost gets it through. And another chance from Team WA. Team WA almost get it in there. As New South Wales chip it back out of the zone, looking for a bit of a breakout. They find it. There's a bit of back and forth. It's going to be devastating for WA if this goes through. Good little defense from the defender there. As Pequeno tries to find it. Burns puts it straight into a Team WA player. And he goes over. That was a strong shot that probably got him somewhere he didn't want to get got. Pequeno. We'll get there.
Well, it's never a good time to see a player down on the ice. Let's hope he's doing okay out there.
Might have just got him. I can't really see where he's.
It looks like Quinn from WA.
Yeah,
he's a tough kid. I have him in the mornings, and he works hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't say I know him, but he does. I do know what it looks like to be in a bit of pain, and he looks like he is in a bit of pain. Must have got him on the lace or.
Coach Paul Graham's out there making sure that his players are okay.
Yep.
Gives WA a little bit of a reset. New South Wales was sort of starting to get that overload working.
Put Paul in some skates, you might think he's a player out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, PG-13.
Yeah, that's it. Pekino on the way through. Finds Burns.
Nice. That was beautiful.
Oh, great breakout pass. Doesn't quite work out this time.
That was very tidy, though. Yeah,
that was very
That's nice
good.
and organised.
Wang had some options.
Back to D.
Gets his man back for the earlier shot, I guess. WA with a shot on. Doesn't quite go the distance.
But still, good thinking there. That's good problem solving from WA.
There's a bit of pain going on for number 55 here as he struggles to get off the ice, but does. Burns with a shot.
Wow.
Just wide, but he had a whole net to shoot at there. As New South Wales trying to get this one done now. WA puts it around the back to Barber. Barber's going to move quick and smart. He doesn't quite get it away. Barber goes around the back, drops it off. Pass comes up. Almost out via Wang. Pekino with the puck again. Can't quite get all the way through. Pekino again. Goes back to Harris. Harris with the puck. Harris tries again. Can't quite get it. Barlow almost chips it in. Can't quite get there either. Team New South Wales problem solving on the fly. WA are going to have to throw themselves at this guy. Can't quite get it. Puts it side net and out. WA relieve the pressure, if only for a moment, as it comes all the way back down for icing.
One of my favourite songs, Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah, that was... Who sung that? I can't remember. Oh, sorry.
Vanilla Ice.
It was Vanilla Ice, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, because it was about himself.
Yeah, it's in the name.
Yeah. Ice Ice
Baby.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this. I knew it was something ice. I was going to say Ice Cube.
Yeah, no.
It's not.
A little bit before your time, James.
Vanilla Ice?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He actually didn't really have many hits after that. He tried to do a...
Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, he tried to do a new metal album. But the new metal album was just covers of his song Ice Ice Baby.
In different versions.
Of new metal, yeah.
I
Anyway, there's a
do
hockey
feel
game going on.
I do feel I need to get off this, even just to Google new metal.
Yeah, new metal. It's kind of like, like Limp Bizkit, Slipknot, that kind of vibe.
Oh, yes. Gotcha.
Deftones if you're...
Understand.
Yeah. But
anyway.
Speaking of Deftones, we're all the way back in the WA zone. WA looking to break it out here. New South Wales with an opportunity. Ben Smith's going to be good here. Ben Smith, as he gives him a bit of a shove to get him out of the zone.
Looks like we've got a roughing call from the goalie, so it looks like it's going to be a penalty in the box.
Can you not push him out though? Is it because he was kind of battering at him?
Yes.
Yeah, like a
so now
pizza dough.
Paul's going to have to sit somebody.
Yeah.
And there looks like they're
swapping out the goalies. Is the goalie?
No.
No, this isn't allowed, is it? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. They've set the goalie.
So they're just changing the goalie out.
Okay.
And they've got a roughing call, so they'll sit one of their own players in the bench.
Anderson Magro takes the net.
Yeah, so I don't think they were just removing him from the ice because of the penalty. It's probably just time to park him now.
Just a good time.
Yeah.
Right. 5 minutes 40 left of this period. WA still down by a goal. Hoping a new goalie may spark something from the forwards or the whole team unit here, as New South Wales heading on back to shoot on a pretty icy goalie. He hasn't had much time to warm up. If you're Team New South Wales, your eyes will be lighting up as Graff puts it down wide. Graff around the corner. Can't quite get it. Quinton Ning again. The scorer from earlier puts it on net. Almost chipped in. That's a hard one for the goalie to face first up as it comes around the back. Team WA find
It's no icing for the penalty.
Find the outlet, relieve the pressure for a second.
Once again, WA using a 1-1-2 for their forecheck.
That's it. They're trying to interrupt that breakout. Yeah, no penalty there. I think it's just a bit of body on body. As Team New South Wales take another shot on net and almost find their man there. That could have been devastating for WA.
Yeah.
Team New South Wales looking to take around the back of the net. They don't have the body position. Back from his little injury earlier, takes it across. Quinton Ning puts it on net. Strong shot from young Ning. As it almost comes out again. Team WA on the back foot very much so right now as they put it out. But could have a star by the way of Bavin here. Bavin's going to need to get pretty creative to work something out. Does have a bit of support by the way of Williams. A good single man effort could get it out here. I don't think it will. Bavin not good enough on that occasion, but pretty good nonetheless. And we've got four men breaking in from Team New South Wales. You'd think they're with the team that were behind at the moment. As Team WA break it back out the other end. That's Barber on the way. Sorry, Williams on the way. Looking for some room to get around, but hard to get around Burns. Not a lot of space. Almost gets a very clever pass back to Poe there.
Very nice pass.
Especially under the amount of pressure Burns was putting him under. As Lou goes to the puck. There's no one home for Team WA's defence. Farrell tries to hold against the board. She does. She puts it back in. No call on the play there as Team New South Wales take it behind the back of their net, looking for somewhere to go. Cuts back. Bit too clever for Poe on this time. Take that back. Poe gets it through. Poe's going to need to be pretty good and almost goes in.
Yes, and it is a goal.
That wouldn't be young Lou again, would it?
Yes, it would.
That's 3-3. As Team WA Google who Mr. Squiggle is and get creative.
So the way this game's looking, we could be stretching into Friday.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, 3-3's the score. There's a timeout of 30 seconds. And it's the third period at 9:23. See what I'm getting at?
I see that.
Yeah. Numerology, good energies. Sam Lamb's just woken up.
Yes, that's good. It's good.
We're just checking he's still awake.
Yeah, we just heard the alarm go off. He's ready to go now.
Yeah. We've just put a little shock collar on him that goes off every 30 seconds.
You know, I'd like to, something we haven't done today is that, thank the officials. It's a hard job.
I wouldn't want to do it.
No.
The young lad from Queensland here with the bleach blonde hair, whose name will come to me in a sec. I believe it's Jake O'Brien. He's been here, since the start.
Yeah. That's a 10-day sort of campaign for him, yeah?
That's more reffing than I've done my whole life.
Yeah.
And he had to come across the country to do it. So,
yes.
Big shout out to him. As Lou tries to get it back in. Lou's probably got a head full of steam right now after his last couple of goals. He's going to be looking to complete the hat trick. As Team WA break it out himself. Don't need to learn how to break it out as a team if you can do it yourself. As Wu comes the whole way through. Wu with Lou on his left. Can't quite get it. Poe's going to need to stop this one. Can't quite. Gets beaten on the body. A very creative little skate there. Team WA get it back just over the blue line. Ref in the way. That's unlucky for Team WA. Farrell controls the back of the net. Farrell's been good so far. Very dependable. Brings it on the way back. He's got some options. He takes the blue line himself. Team WA going to need to get to that net. They don't. That was Lou. I think he'd cashed his check before he'd received it. Drops his stick. Doesn't have another. Has to go back and get it. Team New South with the puck. Lou is looking more like Skylar Lou by the second. He's off in the middle zone on his own. Doesn't work out on this occasion as Penguino brings it through. Could he be the hero they're looking for? What a drag. An incredible little passage of play there. They're going to have to get this puck on quick. Could go through. Almost does. Filters on back. 1 minute 20 left, ladies and gentlemen, of this period. I believe we'll be going to a shootout after this. As it's not finals, as Poe with the puck across the net almost gets there. WA by Penguino again. Could he do it? He can't do it. He gets dragged down off the play. They're going to have to get their skating shoes on here if they're going to stop Team New South Wales. A goal here would be devastating. We saw it earlier. Bit of a tussle in front of net. WA's going to get that wide. It's time to skate, boys. Can't quite get it. Goes all the way back behind the net. Time to break out again.
Yeah, this is a time they've got to start looking at how they're utilising their forwards a bit more. Just like this. Watch the offside and way offside, right?
Very offside.
Yeah, very offside. But the idea was correct. How do you shift? The problem is, how do you shift a very strong defence from the blue line if you're just trying to carry it out yourself?
Yeah,
you've got to let the puck do the work.
Yeah, young Lou's sort of upset with himself at the moment, but the intent was there. He's just sort of got a little bit absent-minded and sort of got all the way over. I know his teammates giving him a bit of a spray, but, you know, that's just bad luck. You got to learn from it. I mean, I also wouldn't be giving the kid that just scored 3 goals a spray.
Yes.
Now that he wants to score a third as well.
How dare he?
Yeah, young Wang goes to it. Puck's up by Burns' head, comes back down. Pequeno on the way around. Young Lou looking to defend, can't quite. It's all the way through. New South Wales just got to deal with that, and Barber does. Barber puts to Burns. Burns is going to have to move here. He's only got 20 seconds. Barber with a very risky move, but he's got the reach and he's got the go. Barber on the way through. Almost puts his man offside, and he does.
6 seconds left in this period.
Barber throws his head back as if to say, what are you doing? I throw my head back as if to say, don't dangle on the blue line.
Now we had the same scenario in the sort of 2 games before, where it was 4-all for Victoria and New South Wales, and the Victorian team scored in the last second of the game.
That's not going to happen here as time expires.
So now we go into a shootout.
We're going to a shootout. I believe. Well, you would know, Barry. What is it? You choose 3, 5, and then that 5 can go again.
So you have to select 5 shooters.
Yeah.
After that 5, both teams are shooting. So first of all, they'll call the draw. This is what they're doing now, is a draw. They'll work out who gets to shoot first, and then it's the 5s, and then from that, if it's an equal amount of shots on, you make a goal scored or non-goal scored, you can then select randomly after the 5.
Cool.
Some rules when it comes to doing the shootout, if you're playing along at home. So the puck must travel in a forward direction the whole time, which basically means you can't pull the puck backwards. Your feet can move forward or backwards as long as the puck is always travelling in a forward direction.
Got some comments on the stream. The ref is obviously from Western Australia. Anonymous. The ref is not from Western Australia.
No, he's not. He's from Queensland?
From Queensland, I believe.
Yes.
Not that changes how an offside works.
Offside is a little bit different in Queensland.
Yeah.
So now it looks like WA won the draw. Now, another rule that comes with this. The goalie is not allowed to move from their crease until the puck is in movement.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a new rule for you. So it's an old rule, but it's part of the concept of shootouts.
Usually at this point in a game, I'm ordering from the bar on the QR code with my gloves off. So it's good to be here for one.
Okay. So they're going to... Now, if you have a look at the camera when it swings down, you'll see 2 officials on both sides of the net, and that is to track to make sure the goalie doesn't move and from the net before the puck, and then it also makes sure that the puck still travels in a straight line. That's it. Touched and done.
Yeah, I don't think Pequeno would be very happy with himself there.
No.
Really didn't get the goalie moving at all. Needed to take it a bit wider and bring it back in.
Yeah.
I think the New South Wales goalie's getting a couple of high fives, but I don't think he thinks he deserves it because all he did was stood there.
Yeah. and look, if you ever get caught in this yourself, the best scenario for you to do is an arc. So you want to cut across the ice going from east-west or west-east, depending whether you're left or right-handed, and then you want to come back in. The reason we do this is because we get the goalie moving from east to west.
With that being said, he didn't do
the
that
goalie didn't move at all.
As Schumann from New South Wales.
He made sure
straight past
yes.
the goalie.
Yeah, and he made sure the ice was nice and clean and tidy down there when he finished.
Yeah, very selfless of the player there. Just cleaned up the ice.
Yes, with
we do have Zambonis here in WA, but appreciate the effort.
Yes.
So we got number 9, I believe this is Barber. Also opting not to move the goalie left and right. Oh, and he gets it easily.
Okay, so that's 2-1, and we have a goal scored.
Yeah, I think maybe some of these kids have been watching A Knight's Tale and wanting to do some jousting.
I think so.
Because they really need to get this goalie. He's moving left and right. Young Quinton Ing is going to go off like a cut snake if he gets this.
So as you can see, he's moving from east to west in the play. Never goes.
A little too east, not enough west.
Yes, I feel that too.
WA still trailing in this
By one.
Love seeing the support on the Team New South Wales bench, despite obviously not scoring. All his mates getting around him as Quinton Ing goes for one here. He's going the speed route. Doesn't quite get there. That might be, I think they get one more.
Yeah,
one more crack of the porn cracker.
Clark Kented that one.
Yeah, I Kented that. There's the New South Wales goalie. Says, thanks boys, but I don't feel like I've done much.
I've got this.
Yeah. Not to be New South Wales biased, but I do like these pink gloves. So let's see if he can perform here. Big swing, no ding from young pink gloves.
I think we've got one more shot round to go.
Yeah.
And then if no one scores in either of those, New South Wales
wins. Shootout McBavin on his way out. His old man's known to be very, very good at these. Let's see if the apple's fallen far from the tree or not. And it has. Gets that stick on. We're going to need a save here from Team WA. Magro, in order to keep Team WA's hopes alive. What are you shaking your head about? Have they already won?
They've scored a goal.
Oh.
They haven't.
Well, that's what I thought. Well, if he doesn't say, then it's done regardless. This is another. Okay.
Correct. Let's see what the officials want to go with that one.
Yeah, we'll see. I reckon keep it going. I want to see what this Burns kid can do. I reckon slappy just from halfway. Well. Barry seems to think this might be over. I think he might be the only one in the stadium that thinks so, but...
no, because these guys went first, right?
Yeah. So we need to score here, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, young Louis opts to take it wide.
And done.
The goalie too good on this occasion. New South Wales consistently too good on this occasion. WA scores a late goal, but Team New South Wales absolutely buzzing about this one. Buzzing. Yes. They were the underdogs going in. Don't forget number 36 here out the back. He's looking a bit sad. He hasn't done much, but that's okay. Get in there, young fella. That's what I say. 36 is my number. So, don't forget 36. Okay, I think, Burns has given 36 a pat on the head. So that's nice. As the Team WA has lined up in the middle. I hope they come past the bench. I'll give 36 a G
five.
up.
Well, yeah. Low five.
Low five, yeah.
Low five.
Yeah, great game there from WA and New South Wales. Very entertaining to watch. Barry and I get negged in the commentary box. Arguably, commentary is harder than refs. So, you know, maybe they'll swing through as they start a circle of death in the middle. I haven't seen this before.
No?
No. It quite peculiar.
It gets quite confusing because no one knows when to break off.
Yeah, open this pit up, as they say. As Team WA coming by the bench. Let's see if Barry and I get some love.
Come on, get some love. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Good game,
well
good
done,
game,
guys.
Well
good game,
fought.
guys.
Well fought,
good game, guys. Well done. Great game, guys. Great game, guys. Great game. Great game, guys.
I think some frowns need to be turned upside down here because you did a great
well
job.
Done, guys.
You did a great job.
Great, guys. Great. Well done,
Thank you, guys.
Well
done, guys.
Fantastic work, right?
Well done. Absolutely great stuff. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Great stuff. Good number as well. Great, Burns.
So 36 is actually West Australian.
Oh, okay.
And she's our E-Bug goalie. So the E-Bug goalie means they don't have a second goalie to sit.
Yep.
So we supply a goalie for the tournament for them.
Hence the bit of no one knew what to do with her.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Because she's West Australian, not New South Wales.
Because no one's memorised her name. That's okay.
Her name is Eva.
Okay. Eva, look, the team might have forgotten you, but I haven't. So in 10 years' time, if you need a spot to play, Naiha always needs goalies. Barry, what a game.
Oh, outstanding.
Obviously, we got a bit silly at the end there, but it's been a long day. Look, Team New South Wales, super impressive. I kind of got told by the WA crowd that New South Wales didn't have a hope in hell of getting that one done, and to be honest,
it's a hot day here today.
It's a hot day in this hell. As Team WA go down to a dominant New South Wales squad who win in a shootout. Barry, have you got any final thoughts on the game?
I think there's some soul searching to go for Western Australia.
Yep.
This was a team that I was on. The first thing we'd be doing is putting some video together so we could actually see some of the positive spaces.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't be sort of being in a negative zone. I'd be looking at all the things that actually worked and what gave them success, and then I'd try to get that more replication of that. Yeah. New South Wales. Well, they're probably going past the McDonald's on the way home because they won.
Yeah, that's a lot of McHappy meals right there.
That's a lot of McHappy meals.
Yeah, hopefully the McFlurry machine is working because they deserved every bit of Oreo or M&M that's coming their way. We're getting told to wrap it up. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you next time.
Have a great night.